He was 70 years old.
Okay, everybody, huddle, huddle, huddle. All right, everybody take a second, admire the monument. I don't hear everybody admiring this. Who is the statue of?
John Burns.
John Burns, give me a hand. Good job. Has anybody heard the name John Burns before?
Nope.
Good. On the bus. On the movie, good. Everybody, John Burns is a civilian. I gave you an idea where he's buried today on the edge of Cemetery Hill. However, July the 1st, he lived at the edge of the town and, hearing the noise of the battle, put on his Sunday clothes and joined the Union guys. New York guys to my left, Northeast Pennsylvania guys to my right. But about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the Confederates re-attack. A lot of Virginia Confederates, North Carolinians. And the bottom line is the width of this road does in fact become the battlefield, of which the Union lines are destroyed July the 1st, and Burns is captured and nearly executed as a spy, but he survives. However, okay, on November the 19th, Abraham Lincoln will ask him to sit with him, okay, at the Presbyterian Church after Lincoln delivers the. But who was the key speaker? Edward Everett. All right, everybody, re-admire Mr. Burns. Notice the weapon that Burns carries. This is a typical Civil War weapon. What you got to learn is it takes 9 motions to load and fire. How many bullets? 1. Civil War rifle theory. Massed rifles, same direction at the same time. One guy, 2 or 3 rounds a minute. 1,000 guys, 2,000 or 3,000 rounds a minute. But as they fired, smoke develops. What could you see? Nothing. That's why they stood shoulder to shoulder, and that's why the flags are important. All right, everybody's impressed with Burns?
Yes.
We'll get back on the bus?
Yes.
No, turn around. All right, visualize right now. You are a part of the Union Cavalry, the horse soldiers. You're riding with Buford. He has posted us to our left, to our right, to our front, to our rear. Right now, the stage is set. Now, mind's eye. Clear out the road, clear out the fence rails, clear out the tree line, look to the mountain range. You are part of Buford's cavalry. The eyes, the ears of the infantry. Of which now, June the 30th in the evening, we, Union Cavalry, can see the Confederate campfires at Cashtown at the mountain range. But the Confederates are having a conversation with their leader, Hill. Hill will authorize his men to return to Gettysburg the next day, July the 1st. Anybody's here, push them out of the way because we're meeting to leave Gettysburg. So guys, the stage is set. So visualize June the 30th, the campfires in the mountain range. But daylight, July the 1st, the campfires are out. The Confederacy is on the advance, down the road to your right front. 2 miles out, Lieutenant Marcellus Jones, 8th Illinois Cavalry. As the Confederates cross another creek, Marsh Creek, he fires first round, the battle's on. Union Cavalry, Confederate Infantry. Noise of the battle generates. 3 miles to your left down south, Reynolds, the equestrian statue. Here's the noise. He gets on his horse, rides up here ahead of his men. Somewhere where we are has a conversation with our leader, Buford. Together they decide we're going to stop the advance. Reynolds tells Buford, hold these guys off to get back on the infantry. Buford agrees, Reynolds leaves. All right, everybody, turn around. Find Seminary Ridge, White Church Steeple. Got it? Say yes. All right, now, 10 o'clock in the morning, July the 1st. Here comes the Union infantry. Pulling into the woods to your right, crossing the road to the left, and thus checking the Confederate advance. What you got to learn is, morning hours of July the 1st, the Union guys are pretty successful. But this is where we need our first male volunteer. Come here, male volunteer. Over here, guys. Come on over here for a second. Come here, young man. Everybody huddle around our male volunteer. All right. Just stand there and smile. Here, where are you from originally? I forget. Minnesota. Kentucky, that's right. Kentucky guy.
I was born in Oklahoma.
It doesn't matter. He's a Pennsylvania guy now. Right now, it's 1861. Our young man is on the family farm here in central Pennsylvania. And he's got a pitchfork in his hand. See that pile of stuff on the ground, young man? Work, work. And as our young man is working away in the spring of 61, the family farm, he stops. And he looks around the family farm and he scratches his head. And he thinks to himself, he says, I'm hot, this is boring, never get to go anywhere, never have any money. But as he scratches his head again, he reminds himself, President Lincoln has issued a call for troops. He says, I'm going to volunteer for the military. Now, why would he volunteer?
Money.
To fight? You want to fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my Lee Enfield rifle?
All right. What else? Why else? Why would he enlist?
Hey, big money.
Big bucks, $13 a month. More money he's had in his whole life. What else? Put the uniform on, see the countryside, and they need a smiling face. Come here, smiling face. Come here, smiling face. to meet the pretty women. All you gotta do is shake your head yes.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, young lady, look at how good he looks. Shake your head yes. All right, young man. Here's what you gotta visualize. He's got leather shoes, wool socks, long underwear. That's what they wore back then. Light blue wool union pants on, a long sleeve cotton shirt, and a jacket on, something like this hoodie, more like Burns has. But since, no, we don't need it. Okay, here you go. Since he is right-handed, left hip, he has a haversack, food supply bag, canteen on top. Right hip, cartridge box, anchoring everything around his waist, leather belt. Percussion cap case for his weapon, bayonet, pack hat. And he's strutting down the streets of Harrisburg, PA, when our pretty young lady walks by and she says, my, what a handsome guy. And he salutes her and he says, sorry, ma'am, I can't talk to you, I'm off to war. And look, she's heartbroken for that. And a young man is left. Turn around, face me, young man. Now pretend you're marching. Here's what you gotta learn. For his 2.5 years of this war, he's marching and fighting down south. But who's winning?
South.
Confederates, turn around. March. All right, it's the hottest month of June, the entire Civil War, young lady. How much deodorant does he carry with him? All right, how many times do you get a bath and change uniform?
Deodorant wasn't
Pinch your nose.
created back then.
That's what she thinks about you now. People say they could smell